Hi kids, we're going to be doing an experiment on sound today. First, I'm going to show you each one of these bottles that I have stuff in, and I'm going to shake them for. You're going to see it and then listen to it. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to move behind the camera, and I'm going to do it 10 times. I'm going to shake these bottles 10 times, and you have to tell me just by listening what it is. If you don't have this, go ahead and print this off, or if you just have paper, you can just number from 1 to 10. If you do the paper with 1 to 10, you're going to have to write what you think it is, and I put those right here for you. If you have this paper, you're just going to write the number of what we're on. So I'm going to say number 1 and say that I shake this for number 1. Then wherever you think that goes, in one of the jars, you're going to put the number 1. If I'm on number 2, then you're going to put 2 in one of the jars, okay? Remember, this is rice, beans, pennies, sand, and cotton. So, let's get started. First, I'm going to show you the rice. This is what the rice looks like. Now listen very carefully. That's what rice sounds like. Let's do it one more time. Okay. The next one are cotton balls. As you can see, there's a bunch of cotton balls in there. Now listen very carefully. I'm going to shake it. I'm going to start. Stop. I'm going to start. Stop. You didn't hear much at all, did you? That's because cotton balls don't make that much noise, or no noise at all. If you heard anything, you heard my sleeve flapping. Next is some pennies. I got some pennies in the jar. Listen. It's pretty loud, isn't it? So, one more time. All right. Next one is the beans. There's all different types of beans in there. And listen, we're going to listen to this 2 times. Okay, and all right, good. And then the last one is sand. We got a bunch of sand inside there, so listen. Okay, one more time. All right, good. So now I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to get back behind the camera, and then we're going to start. We're going to do this 10 different times, okay? So, here we go. Your first one sounds like this. So if you have the sheet, you're going to put the number 1 inside one of the jars. Here, I'm going to let you hear it one more time. All right, that's number 1. Number 2. If you don't have the worksheet, then you're numbering on a piece of paper 1 to 10. And then you're writing either rice, pennies, beans, cotton balls, or sand, right? Number 2, you ready? Here's the first time for number 2. Here's the second time for number 2. All right. Number 3 sounds like this. Here's another time for number 3. All right. Number 4. Here's first time for number 4. Second time for number 4. And number 5. Ready for number 5 here? I'm going to start. Stop. Start. Stop. Which one was that? That was number 5. Put number 5 in one of the jars. Or write down what you think it is. if you don't have the worksheet. Number 6. Here's first time for number 6. Second time for number 6. Okay. Number 7. Here's the first time. Here's second time for number 7. Number 8. Here's first time. Number 8, first time. Number 9, first time. Number 9, second time. Number 10, first time. Start, stop, start, stop. So you should have gotten each one twice. If you didn't, then you messed up somewhere, okay? Each one of them I did 2 times. So, I wonder how good you did. We think when we take away one of our senses, when we look and listen at the same time, it's easy to identify what it is. But when we take away the looking and only use our ears, it's a little bit harder. So I hope you did okay. To see if your answers are right, go back to the lesson, click on the lesson, and in the next slide will show you all the right answers. Outstanding.